Hi, guys. Amy Lee Miller here. Welcome to Empower Hour topic session. Today, I want to hop on super quick to talk a little bit about how you can level up your confidence if you are in a job search trying to figure out your next direction, or if you're feeling a little bit stuck, you know your next direction, but not having a lot of luck advancing, getting to that next step. And also, if you are interviewing and you want to level up your confidence in your interviews. So, I'm going to share a couple tips on both of those today. So we'll jump right in. I want to first start with discomfort and maybe kind of reframe your perspective around discomfort if it's not a good one. I mean, nobody wants to be comfortable. Most of us are uncomfortable. Most of us are about instant gratification, but there's also discomfort can be very useful. Can be a great tool when we pay attention, when we notice it. So I bring this up because if you are uncomfortable, unhappy in your current role, or just with what you're doing in your career, and you want to make a change, but you don't know exactly what that is yet, or maybe you know exactly what that is, but you're not sure of your next step. You're uncomfortable, right? When we're ready to make a change in our career, and of course in life, it's because we're uncomfortable. So we're inside of a box that no longer fits. So it's time to grow. It's time to step outside of that box. And the fastest way to find your path is to take some time to sit with the discomfort rather than reach for that instant gratification, that thing that's going to help you to feel better. You can make your move faster, go further faster in the direction, and then further down your path, the one that is waiting for you, that is meant for you, when you take a moment to acknowledge the discomfort. Because how can we solve a problem until we know exactly what it is? And just in doing this, in myself, and I bet you have as well, if you think back to those times in your personal life and in your career, where you made a pivotal change that really helped you accelerate faster and get happier, much happier and more quickly. It was likely because you were very uncomfortable. We don't tend to make a change until the discomfort grows big enough for us to actually take notice. There's a really great video that I love on that by Jordan Peterson. It's called the Dragon Story. I talk about that a lot. So sorry if you've heard me talk about that before, but it's super powerful. Just talking about how the dragon signifies our problems. When they grow big enough, we make a move. And I'm hopping on late today. I only have a few minutes, but I still wanted to get on because I've been off for a couple of weeks working from the go lives anyway, working on getting a project in line. But anyhow, so first take notice in the discomfort, and then if you are next, what you want to do is you want to get curious and you want to get clear. So you can have what you want much faster when you know what it is. So if you know that you want to change, but you're not yet exactly sure what it is, get curious. Take some time to get curious and sit and think about what it is that you like, how it is that even if you don't know exactly what your next role looks like, I bet you know how you want to feel in that next role. Do you want to feel free? Do you want to feel like you're bringing value? So think about the things that you value, the things those activities that you feel super energized and in your element when doing. And that's going to give you your next clue, your next direction. And let's say you are, you're not, another thing that you can do even along the way, like if you are uncomfortable, you're in a box that no longer fits, you're feeling frustrated, you want to make that move in your career, you know what it is and it's not happening just yet, or you don't know what it is and you're looking for that clarity. The one great thing about, or useful tip in, I call it identifying your drivers, identifying what it is that drives you, is if you give yourself an hour each day doing the thing that drives you, that lights you up, whether it's maybe you're a musician and you like playing music, maybe a sense of freedom is really important to you. So you go for a walk in nature, maybe you go work out, maybe you're a writer. And so you sit and write, even if it's not your job right now, if you give yourself an hour a day or a little bit of time each day, each week to focus, spend time doing what it is that drives you, you're going to feel happier. You're going to feel more satisfied. You're going to have higher level of self-confidence, because instead of denying yourself what you like and what you need, you are honoring that and giving that to yourself. So what that's going to do in terms of helping you level up your confidence in your interviews and in your job search is you're going to feel happy. And when we're feeling good and happy and positive, we're present because we're not focusing on something that's bothering us. And in the present moment, that's when you're going to get your ideas. So the more you keep your mindset elevated by engaging in the activities that light you up, the more present you will be, the happier you will feel, and the faster you will get ideas for your next direction. And then just a quick tip on interviews. A couple quick tips. So, one, you want to focus on what you want. I get this question a lot from candidates or from prospective clients who are feeling a bit stuck in their career. They're maybe not having getting moved forward. They're getting interviews, but they're not moving forward in the process. One thing that you want to do is focus on what you want. Remember, so a lot of people, of course, we want to be wanted, we want to get moved to the next step, but in the process, but do we really? If you're not sure that that's the job that you want, because remember, if you're feeling uncomfortable, if you're ready to make a move in your career, it's because you're feeling uncomfortable. So you're inside of a box that no longer fits. So if you want to step out of that box into another one, or a situation an opportunity that feels like the right one for you. And the way that you want to get there faster is by remembering to focus on what you want. So ask those questions in the interview process that help you learn if this is an opportunity that is ideal for you, rather than putting all of your focus on what they want. Yes, we want to be wanted. It feels good, but every opportunity, every company is not for everyone. Otherwise, we would all be the same and life would be super, super boring. So I know it's scary because we're afraid sometimes. What if they don't like, the answer to this question? What if it's not what they're looking for? But what if you answer everything exactly the way that they want and you don't do your due diligence to find out if the opportunity is in fact what you want? You're going to find yourself unhappy later on. So focus on what you want, and then prepare good questions. So I often get asked this question too, from candidates or prospective clients. What kinds of questions should I ask? Well, a good question is the question that you want to know the answer to. One of my past managers, when I worked in medical sales, great guy, shout out to John, but I will always remember this. He said, I don't know if he said get curious, but those are my words, get curious. Ask yourself, and heading into an account, hopefully, you take some time to prepare before walking in, but what is it that I really want to know? What do you really want to know? That is a good question. One thing that I would really want to know if I were interviewing for a job is, am I going to enjoy the day in the life? That's important. Because if I can't picture the day in the life to know that I'm going to be happy, then what difference does it make what the training is or what the opportunity for promotion is, right? So you want to ask questions that are relevant to where you are in the process, and you want to ask questions that you want to know the answers to. I have to hop off now. Sorry that this one is super short. Reach out if you are a candidate and you are looking for opportunities, and you have some questions. You can send me an email or message me on the platform here. My email is amy@amyleemiller.com. And I'll be back again next week. And have a great day. Thanks for tuning in.